Today, we're making Chashu pork. This is an essential ingredient to making a delicious ramen bowl, and today we're going to make it at home. Not only will this level up your ramen flavor and quality, but it freezes really well. It makes for a great low-cost option meal prep for nights when you're too tired to cook. This Chashu pork is sweet and savory, and the flavor just melts in your mouth. There's no special or fancy equipment required, and it's a surprisingly straightforward process. So, let's get cooking. We'll start with a 2.5 pound pork belly slab, pat this dry with a paper towel, then roll it up tightly so that the skin side faces outward. Once it's rolled up, we'll take some kitchen yarn or string and tie this up tight. There are lots of fancy knots and ways to tie up this meat, but in the end, as long as it's tied up tight and stays rolled up, then we're in business. Cut off the extra string, and then heat up a pan to brown up the outside of our pork belly. In a large pot that'll fit our pork belly, we'll add 1 cup of sugar, 1.5 cups of soy sauce, a large chunk of ginger, 3 tablespoons of mirin, a dash of sake, 2 cups of water. Be sure to continue to watch as our pork browns on the outside. And then we'll also cut up the ginger to release more flavor. Then on low heat, dissolve everything and add 3 green onion stems. Then add the pork. Cover everything with a lid, and put into a preheated oven at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Cook for 3 hours and flip the meat every 30 minutes for best results. If you don't want to use the oven, then you can use the stove on medium-low heat in the same process. After 3 hours, we can remove and allow to cool to room temperature. Do not remove the string or pour out the liquid. We'll use an ice bath to help cool this down a bit faster. Once at room temperature, leave the pork in the liquid and refrigerate overnight. The next day, we can skim off the excess fat and set aside. We'll use this later for our ramen bowls. We can carefully remove the pork now from the liquid, and remove the string from our chashu. And boom, we have chashu pork. It smells so good right now and tastes amazing. The flavor is sweet and savory, and the liquid left over we can save for making ramen bowls. Be sure to slice all of this up before freezing, as this makes extra portions later easier to thaw and enjoy. If this looks yummy, then be sure to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time.